Welcome to Scrum Masters Elite _UK. Sign up to explore inspiring stories and unexpected opportunities.
Catha Jacobs' return to the Springbok women's sevens squad after nearly 7 years away truly struck me. In sports, especially at the professional level, 7 years is a very long time. It's enough for an athlete to reach their peak, hit a slump, or even step away completely from the spotlight. Yet here, Jacobs' comeback wasn't the result of a carefully laid plan. It began with an unexpected phone call, a very ordinary moment, but one that became a turning point. I realized that sometimes the most important opportunities in life don't come from long-term plans or perfectly calculated strategies, but appear in a completely random way. Jacobs was preparing to fly out to play for a 15s team when she suddenly received a call-up. Others might hesitate or decline because they didn't feel ready, but she chose to seize the opportunity. This made me wonder, if an unexpected chance appeared in my own life, would I have the courage to change course like that? Jacobs' journey over the past years also gave me much to think about.
She played at the highest level in England, wearing the jerseys of Saracens women and Leicester Tigers women, teams in the world's top leagues. This shows she is not an ordinary athlete but someone trained in a highly competitive environment. Yet, she chose to return home, not just for her career but for her family, for simple personal values like sunlight, reunions, and missed weddings. I clearly felt the tension between career and personal life in this story. This is an issue not only athletes face but anyone. We often think success means going far, conquering bigger arenas. But Jacobs offers a different perspective. Sometimes, returning home is also a way to move forward. Her return to South Africa wasn't a step backward, it was a conscious choice to contribute to the growth of women's rugby in her country. One aspect that impressed me particularly was the let things happen naturally mindset Jacobs mentioned. After such a long hiatus from sevens rugby, the pressure must have been enormous.
Yet instead of adding pressure on herself, she chose to approach it lightly, focusing on excitement and experience. This is an extremely valuable lesson. In life, overthinking and excessive worry often make us lose our true rhythm. Following their memorable journey at the Women's Rugby World Cup 2025, the team showed significant progress by advancing past the pool stage for the first time. Although they were stopped by the Black Ferns, that performance marked a turning point. I felt that. In sports as in life, the final result is not always what matters most. Sometimes, it is the journey and the progress that create lasting value. Jacobs and her teammates may not have won the championship, but they changed how the world views South African women's rugby. Looking ahead to major tournaments like the HSBC SVNS Series or even the 2029 World Cup shows a long-term vision. This is something worth reflecting on. Success doesn't come from a single moment, it is the result of continuous building, accumulation, and persistence.
Jacobs' return, in a sense, is a piece of that larger picture. I drew some very clear lessons for myself. First, never assume a door is permanently closed. You may have stepped away from something in the past, but if the opportunity to return arises, you can start again, even as a better version of yourself. Second, be ready to embrace the unexpected. Life doesn't always go according to plan, and sometimes the most significant turning points come from unforeseen events. Third, balancing career and personal life is crucial. Success becomes meaningless if you lose other important values such as family, friends, and yourself. We often see athletes as perfect people with clear paths. But in reality, they face tough choices and very ordinary emotions. That makes them more relatable and, in turn, more inspiring. Personally, I believe Catha Jacobs' comeback is not just a sporting event. It is proof that humans can change, adapt, and redefine themselves at any moment. And sometimes, just one phone call, at the right place, at the right time, can open a completely new chapter in life.
Thank you for accompanying us. Be ready to embrace surprises and seize opportunities like Jacobs.